Doctor, this virus is spreading through the White House with senior officials and senators testing positive. They've all been to events together, not wearing masks, and justified that because everyone in the room had been tested and had their temperature taken. Can you offer some clarity on this? Is testing enough, or do they also need to be wearing masks?
I think there's two things. Number one, testing is not enough because the rapid tests they get your result in 15 minutes. They're notoriously lower accuracy, so you're going to miss some folks who even might be infected. It's also not clear to me everybody got tested in time. For example, in the Cleveland Clinic, when they had the last debate, many of the people arrived too late to be fully tested, and they went ahead and let them in anyway. So, you have two barriers there. So you need to always have masks, distancing. If you're seeing thousands of people like they are, some percentage will not be caught and will make it through if you just rely on testing alone.
So I just asked a question of you before I get to the one I'm supposed to ask you. And so the remdesivir and the dexamethasone are things that people can have access to if they haven't run out, because some ran out during the summer. And if we have another outbreak, we may run out of this medication again. So it is available to folks, very expensive. One of them is very expensive, the other is not so much. Did I sort of get it right, Doc?
Completely. Two proven medicines, remdesivir is an antiviral, and the steroid dexamethasone. And they are part of the standard of care now for severe coronavirus disease.
Excellent. So my question that I was supposed to ask you is, the vice presidential debate is tomorrow night, and the next presidential debate is supposed to be October 15th. Given the spread of the virus in the White House, and is any of this, I mean, you can't really stop the one tomorrow, I don't think, but I mean, he should be, vice president, I think he should be in quarantine, but what do I know? Should this be going on, or should we have put a stop to the, what do you think?
Well, they are saying that he was never within, an exposure would be without a mask with a person who is known or suspected to be infected for 15 minutes within 6 feet. And, the White House is saying that didn't happen. Who knows? So the added precautions are they're at 12 feet with a plexiglass barrier in between, and I think that's probably, a good degree of safety. That said, I don't know why this wouldn't be on Zoom. October 15, when the next presidential debate supposedly will happen, if Trump is fully well, that'll be past the 10-day period from the start of his symptoms that indicates that he is no longer likely to be contagious. So from a contagious point of view, the October 15 could go ahead. However, I don't know if he'll feel healthy enough to actually do it.
Right. Well, and since we don't know when he got sick, we have no information. So we're all flying in the dark here.